Hey people, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel, and all that jazz. Anyways, guys, I kind of want to debunk something that's out there from the CBC, and let's get to it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Bank of Canada raises rates to 4.25%, but opens door to staying there. It can't stay there. It won't work. And this is the 7th rate hike that Canada is experiencing. And there's your inflation. This is what they're stating inflation is at roughly about 7 points, what they're stating, and the interest rates, what they're sitting at right now, right? So there it is right there. But we have ourselves a problem. They're not taking in for account long interest rates have been at these Frankenstein monster levels, that we've created a monster we've never in history before. Why were these interest rates so low? What was the appeal? What was it to get locals in Canada into the housing market? Because the locals couldn't compete with the money laundering coming in from mainland China that was buying up homes and leaving them empty. And that actually triggered this problem where first-time homebuyers were pretty much non-existent if you were born and raised in Canada, unless you're working for the government doing whatever it is you think you're doing, making $200,000 to $300,000 a year, while the person in the private sector that actually funds the public sector is being taxed to death to fund. You see this piggyback of a problem that we have here in Canada. So, and in Australia and other parts of the Commonwealth are experiencing the same problem with selling out to the highest bidder, and wages and incomes are not tied to real estate prices. It's money laundering. Taking that into effect, what is happening and what happened, they're just thinking they're going to raise rates and it's going to start curbing inflation, but that's not true. We made a video 4+ years ago that says interest rates are headed to 9% by 2022. Must watch or inflation will creep up. There it is right there. We're talking about it in the video, and we're going to where interest rates need to be at to curb inflation. And if we don't reach this point, we might start going into hyperinflationary levels. And we got Canadian real estate correction expected to continue into 2023. That's our friends over at Better Dwelling. Go check them out. And there it is right there. Don't be fooled, economics clients. So this is it right here. Real estate's breaking down because they can't find foreign investing anymore to come in and buy condos and leave them empty, and buy homes and leave them empty. It's over. It's game over. Interest rates will continue to have to go up. If they shut the door and leave it at where it's at, you're going to see this plateau effect of stagflation, and it's going to make things even worse. And you'll see the private sector, small mom and pops businesses will diminish and fall to fund the public sector because they could no longer afford to pay their taxes anymore. They're going to fine us to death, and they're going to tax us to death. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.